Queen Ward. She's our travel agent training specialist. And I'm going to go ahead and bring her to the line. It is 6 p.m. Toni, are you there? And are you ready?
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Is there an echo of any kind?
Not yet. I don't hear any echo. You sound fine.
Okay, perfect. Because I have my laptop and my phone, so I just don't want to have any background noises. So thank you so much, Linda, for that awesome information and introduction. You guys, isn't it wonderful to have somebody as pleasant and as welcoming as Linda Cash here to say hello to us as we start this 6 o'clock call. Yes, they're saying yes, 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 and yes. So thank you, Linda, so much for all that you do. You are so appreciated. Hello, 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 everybody. I hope that you're having a great Monday. You know, a lot of times people think, oh my God, it's Monday. I have to go to work today. Well, let me tell you, it's almost Friday, right? You are one day closer to Friday. For those of you who work a traditional 9 to 5, I'm here to tell you that Friday is right around the corner. So stay optimistic, keep on working that fabulous job, and never worry about what day of the week it is, because you have to always remember it is what you make it, okay? So I am Toni Ward. I am a travel agent training specialist for Evolution Travel. And I am here this evening to have a brief conversation with you, okay? And I want to emphasize the word conversation because it's going to be very informal, okay? I'm here basically to give you some information, everything and anything you can possibly ask about becoming a travel agent. I want to answer for you and speak to any concerns you might have, okay? So feel free at any time to hop in the chat box and let me know if you have a question that needs to be answered or some information that you need. Hop in the chat box and go ahead and put it there, okay? So super cool to have all of you guys here this evening to talk about travel, okay? So I said I'm a home-based travel agent. What does that mean? Now, mind you, you guys, there are tons of other travel agents on this call as well. So you are in definitely the right place at the perfect time, because the people that you have here at your fingertips have all the information you need. So please don't hesitate. A lot of times if you put a question in the chat box, one of our seasoned agents can and will answer it for you if I don't see it first. So feel free to do that, okay? Let me make sure you guys can hear me good. Can everybody hear me okay? Is everybody okay out there in the internet world? If you can hear me and you have access to the chat box, please type yes, we can hear you. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a master at this technology thing, but I have a growing relationship with it, okay? So I want to just give you guys some information about being a home-based travel agent. What does that mean? That means you are able to book travel, okay, for anybody, anywhere in the entire world from the comfort of your home. Now, do you have to do it from home? Let me make sure I mute everybody. People get excited and stuff. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me mute the line. Okay, let me mute all. Does not allow. Uh-oh. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. So I want to make sure you guys can hear me, and I have everybody muted. Perfect. Okay, so we are able to book travel for anybody, anywhere in the entire world from the comfort of our own home. Okay, I think we got to that part. Now, do you have to do it from home? No. As long as you have internet access, you can work from anywhere, whether it's in your car, at the public library, at your traditional job, on the beach somewhere. Wherever you have access to a phone or the internet, you'll be able to book travel for other people. Now, when we book travel for other people, we earn commission, okay? The commission we earn is actually 80%, and I'll explain that a little bit later. But we earn commission when we book travel. Now, the cool part about it, you guys, is you can book travel even for yourself and earn commission. So really cool. So my day usually is me booking travel from home in my pajamas, having me a good old time doing exactly whatever Toni wants to do. So I get to have that flexibility and freedom because of what Evolution Travel has to offer. So that's what we do. We book travel, okay? Now, what kind of travel? You're probably thinking, okay, I get it, you book travel, but what exactly do you do? What kind of trips can you book? And I'm here to tell you, we do everything, okay? Nothing too big, nothing too small. Evolution Travel has the ability to book it all, period. And we will train you to do so. Airfare, hotels, all-inclusive resorts, cruises, family reunions, destination weddings, you name it, you'll be able to do it. Not only that, but you also have access to concert tickets, right? Say Beyonce's coming to town, guess who has tickets? Evolution Travel agents. What if you want to go to a basketball game, football game, soccer, hockey, baseball, whatever? You're also able to book tickets for sporting events. Kind of look at it like this. You're able to book your client a trip somewhere, right? And when they get there, say they're going to Cancun or they're going to Hawaii or they're going, to New York. They're not going to want to stay in their room. They're going to want to do things. So you'll be able to book those excursions as well. Your client's going to New York. They might want to go see a Broadway show. You can book it. They might want to go to the Statue of Liberty. You can book it. They might want a helicopter tour. You can book it. Say they're going somewhere like the Caribbean or Hawaii or Cancun, whatever. They want to swim with the dolphins. You can book it. They might want to go zip lining. You can book it. So not only do you get to book the trips, but you can also book the things they do on the trips as well and earn a commission. Now, the cool part about being a travel agent, you guys, is that the commission is already embedded in the price. How does that sound? Getting VIP service, right? Top of the line VIP service from a professional and not having to pay extra. Does that make you feel good? Yes, yes, yes. Anybody want VIP service? Who'd like to be pushed to the top of the line, right? Without having to pay top of the line prices. Well, your clients are able to do that because the prices are already embedded in the price. I mean, the commission is already embedded in the price. Okay. So listen, who here has used Expedia, has used Priceline, maybe use Hotwire? Anybody here use Orbitz or all that stuff? Anybody? Everybody saying yes, yes, and yes. Well, guess what? There was a commission embedded in that price. I don't care how low the price was, there was still a commission attached to it. So we do the exact same thing. The only difference is we are walking, talking search engines. So we are able to not only help our clients one-on-one, but we're able to give them special personalized service, which is really cool, right? Because if you book something online, you book something with one of those search engines or whatever, and something happens. Let's say you got to change your trip, or you spelled the name wrong, or you put in the wrong birthday, or something needs to be fixed. You can go ahead and fix that with them. Call the 800 number, press 1, then press 2, then press 4, then wait on hold, and hopefully you'll get an operator that wants to help you that day so it can get handled, right? But when you have a travel agent, all you have to do is call your personal travel agent, and they will take care of that for you. And you don't have to do the back end work. So really cool to have that. And that's what we do. We take care of our clients and we get paid by the supplier. So we don't even have to charge our clients anything extra, which is really nice. So that's how it works. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about our company, who we are. Now we are Evolution Travel and we are powered by Archer Travel. When I say powered by Archer Travel, what I mean is Archer Travel is our host travel agency, which is really cool because we couldn't have a better host in the entire world. I'm gonna tell you why. Our company has been around since 1952. That is 67 years in the industry. Now, I'm willing to bet that many of you on this call are not over 67 years old. So that our company is actually older than the majority of the travel agents in the industry, okay? Now, the cool part about that, you guys, is we are the oldest, longest lasting travel agency in the entire world, okay? Super cool. Now, for 67 years, we have been solidifying our foundation, right? We have been building rapport and respect within the travel industry. We have been collecting awards and accolades, okay? Now, the cool part about that is, who knows about the Better Business Bureau? Anybody on here familiar with the BBB? Anybody? on here for yes, yes, and yes. The BBB is like the business police, right? They're able to give you the business principal, the teacher. They give out the report cards and the grades, right? So for 67 years, our company has been able to maintain an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, which says a lot about our company's integrity, as well as how we treat our clients and our the other agents, which is really nice to have that flag to raise, right? How many of you, if you got A+ on your report card, will put it on the refrigerator? Everybody, huh? Would you put your report card on the refrigerator if you had an A+? I would. I would post it. I would blow it up. I'll put it everywhere so everybody can see I got an A+. I got an A+, right? Same thing with our company. But if you had an F or a D or a C, you probably wouldn't want to mention that report card. You probably want to say, oh, I just do this for fun. No, we do this because this is what we are professionally trained to do. Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about the training, because I get people all the time who say, Toni, it sounds good, it sounds fun, but I have never done that before. I know you do this full time, but how can I do it? I've never done it before. Well, I'm here to tell you, you need no experience whatsoever to work with our company, because we will train you. Cool part about it. The cool part about the training, you guys, is the training is, number one, online. Number two, the training is completely at your pace. And number three, you guys, the training is free. FREE. If you're listening and you can hear me, you guys put free in the chat box. How many of you out there love things that are free? Me, I got my hand raised. You guys can't see me, but my hand is raised really high right now in my room. Okay, I promise. So the training is free. So here's how it works. The company, once you get started, you can start your initial training. It's done online. And then from there, you can do trainings that are specific to things you want to focus on. Okay, so this is how it works. You're probably like, okay, Toni, sounds great. I want to make commission. I travel a lot. I know a few people who travel. This sounds like it's good for me. How does it work? How do I get started? Well, let me tell you. To get started with this business, the person who invited you here this evening is actually going to give you a link, okay? That link is attached to an application. Now, the application is going to take you about 2 to 3 minutes to fill out. It's just some basic information, your name, your address, your email, stuff like that, so the computer can identify you and know who you are, so they can put you in the system so that you can get started. Once you fill out the application, you will process the application. And from there, you are in the system and you're ready to start your training. Oh, no. Okay, you're ready to start your training. So the training actually consists of 12 different modules, okay? After every single module, there's going to be a test. After successfully completing those modules and those tests, congratulations. You are then a professional travel agent ready to start booking travel. Now, I said the application needs to be processed. What does that mean? Our company does have a processing fee. Now, the cool part about this is, listen very closely, the owner of our company actually allowed us as travel agents to vote on the processing fee. Who thinks that's fabulous, right? When you work with a company that actually cares about what the agents think so much that they let us set the prices. Really cool, right? So our regular price to get started is actually $299. Well, guess what? We voted and we stand by our processing fee, which is only 49 bucks. That's it. You guys put 49 bucks in the chat box, because that is a small, small, small price to pay when you are starting your own turnkey home travel agency. I think it is fabulous. Number one, that we were able to set that price. And number two, it's less than 50 bucks, right? So once you get started, we already talked about the modules and the tests. But once you're done with those modules and those tests, you guys, you are a professional. And I want to emphasize the word professional travel agent, able to start booking travel for anybody, anywhere in the entire world, including yourself, okay? So the company's even going to give you a certificate. That certificate is actually going to be honored throughout the travel agency. Throughout the travel industry, because we work with everybody. There's nobody we don't work with, okay? Every single person in the industry we can work with. If your client wants to go to the Marriott, if they want to rent a car from Hertz, if they want to take a cruise with Carnival, maybe they want to go to an all-inclusive resort in the Caribbean. Well, guess what? We work with everybody. You are actually a professional travel agent, and there is no specific list you have to work by. You can book with anybody and get commission, which is really nice. It's really nice. So you're an agent, you're doing your stuff. Now you're able to start jumping into other trainings. You know, you can learn as much as you want from whoever you want, which is really cool. So let's say you guys are interested in cruises. You know, do me a favor, hop in the chat box. Tell me what you want to specialize in. You want to specialize in cruises? Who wants to specialize in Disney? Do we have anybody out there that loves Disney? Everybody loves that little mouse, right? No matter if you're old or young, you love you some Disney. What about Alaska? Any Alaskan specialists out there? What about the Caribbean? What about Hawaii? There's so many different things. What about being a wedding destination wedding specialist? There's so many things you can do. There are people who even specialize in special needs travel, right? You have somebody, maybe people in wheelchairs or have autism, you know, all different kinds of things. You can become a specialist in any area you desire. What about if you want to specialize in things for your church groups or sports groups or basketball teams? You can specialize in all those type of things with your travel. The cool part about it is there are trainings available for all of those things, and the trainings are free, you guys. So you can learn as much as you want or as little as you want. But let me tell you, the more you learn, the more you're going to earn. Super cool to be able to participate in a business of your own where the sky's the limit. You get to write your own check. So let me tell you, true story, okay? True story, true story. So when I got started, I love cruises. I'm a cruise specialist, love cruises, been on 29 cruises myself, okay? So I wanted to specialize in that. So I started to, like, you know, do some training for Royal Caribbean, do some training for Norwegian, do some training for Carnival, do some training for Princess. And what I found out is a lot of times when you do these trainings, you're compensated, like super cool. Who would love to do a training and after the training be invited out for a free cruise? Anybody here could use a cruise? Is there anybody on here that works super hard and deserves a vacation? Who would love to have that as part of their training, right? The companies, I call it extended education, because that's what it is. The companies want to invite us out so that we can see exactly what they have to offer, so we'll be able to give that to our clients, right? I did my Princess training, finished the training, and all of a sudden popped up on the screen, graduation cruise. And I'm like, graduation cruise? Well, what is that? And as I did more research and more training, I found out Princess was giving me a cruise so that I can come out and experience what their staff is like. I can experience what their rooms look like. I can experience what a Princess cruise is really like. So when I get a client that says, you know what, Toni, I want to go on a cruise, but I'm not really sure which cruise line to go on, I can simply say, hey, been on quite a few, I think this one is the best for you, right? And that's how it works. Let me tell you, in the month of May, I went on 4 cruises, right? 4 cruise ships. Tell me I don't love my job. So there's nothing special about me. Well, actually, yeah, there is something special about me. But what I mean is there's something special about all of us. I didn't do anything extra except my training to be invited out there. So I want you guys to know that's available to you as well. And people don't understand. They're like, well, why, Toni? Why, Toni? I don't understand why they would give us a free cruise. It doesn't make sense. It does make all the sense, and they are so smart for doing that. I'm gonna tell you, every industry has a perk. Every industry has different things that you can do, right? Let's say you work in the food industry. You work in the food industry, more than likely you're gonna get free fries, free shakes, free burgers, free food, because they want you to enjoy it. They want you to like it. They want you to invite your friends, right? Let's say you work, so you're gonna get a discount or free food. So let's say you work in the retail industry. Say you work at Macy's, or you work at Nordstrom's, or you work at Marshall's, or whatever. You're going to get a discount on the things you buy from their store, right? Because they want you to wear their items, and they want you to be a walking, talking advertisement. Same with the travel industry. We work in the travel industry, so guess what? We get perks so that we can be walking, talking billboards for these different resorts. Let me ask you a real question, because I know a lot of agents on here right now got this invitation. Okay, what if the Jamaican Tourist Board send you an email asking you to come to Jamaica? This is part of your job, okay? Come to Jamaica for 5 days. Who wants to go to Jamaica month? Come to Jamaica for 5 days for $25. How many people would love to go to Jamaica for 5 days, $25? And I'm not talking about some rinky-dink little hotel. I'm talking about 5-star hotels, okay? Butler service, okay? All-inclusive resort. What does all-inclusive mean? All you can eat, all you can drink, all the food you can possibly have, just so that you can come out there and see what they have to offer. That's a huge perk for your job. Do you have to do it? Absolutely not. Would you want to? Probably. So that's part of the perks that you get as a travel agent. One of the other perks you get as a travel agent, you guys, hold the phone, hold your socks, hold everything, are the tax deductions associated with being a travel agent. I'm gonna ask you guys another question. And I want to thank you so much for participating in the chat box because that helps me so much. Let me ask you a question. Would you rather receive a refund or would you rather pay the IRS? Which one? Receive a refund or pay the IRS if you had a choice? Any of you who'd rather pay the IRS, I'm gonna send you my address so that you can go ahead and throw that extra money to me because you don't have to do that. Now, I'm not telling you not to pay your taxes. I'm telling you not to overpay your taxes, okay? As a home-based travel agent, you have so many different deductions that you qualify. Actually, over 400 different deductions you can qualify for. I was watching the Steve Harvey show a while back, and they had a segment on there. He had a what am I trying to say? He had a financial, an expert, a financial expert on his show. And she said every single American should have their own home-based business because of the tax deductions associated with the business. And she went on to say different things you're able to write off. You guys can go to my YouTube and watch this. I have the segment from Steve Harvey right there, okay? Documentation beats conversation every day. So she, you know, there's certain things you can write off. Who knew if you were a home-based travel agent, you could write off your phone bill? What about writing off your internet service? What about writing off your car usage? What about your housing? I don't care if you're renting or buying, a portion of your house is tax deductible. A portion of your utilities are tax deductible. How many people have a dog? Did you know you can write off with your dog if you have a home-based business? What about your cable bill? You're probably like, okay, Toni, you're going to get me audited. No, I'm not. So listen, your cable bill is a tax deduction because the IRS deems the travel channel as research and development. And because you can't pay for the travel channel separately, your entire cable bill then becomes a tax deduction, which is super cool. So I don't care how many channels you have. I don't care how many flights you've ordered. I don't care what it is. The entire cable bill is a tax deduction. Now, Toni Ward has not made this research and development. Evolution Travel has not made this research and development. The IRS deems it research and development. Now, let me give you my disclosure, okay? I am not a tax professional, okay? However, I am a professional that must do my taxes. So it only makes sense that I know exactly what I qualify for, okay? Period, point blank. You know, I'm not trying to give away any money. I always say, you know, it doesn't matter how much money you make, it's how much of that money you actually get to keep and enjoy for yourself, okay? Tip your barber, tip your driver, tip your waitress. Don't tip the IRS. They don't need it, okay, you guys? So those are just a couple of the perks that we have as home-based business owners. Now, here's another cool thing, you guys. Another tax deduction is the $49 startup fee. That's 100% tax deduction. Now, since we are running a business, and this is a viable business, okay, there, of course, are business expenses associated with this business. Now, lucky for us, our company's model is people over profits. So even our monthly business maintenance fee is super low, right? We only have to pay $69.95 a month to keep our business afloat. And guess what? Not a penny more, not a penny less. That's it, right? No hidden fees, no fine print. That's it. That's all. $69.95. Now that $69.95, of course, you guys, covers every single thing you need to run your business. Okay. Now the company is going to give you 2 websites immediately. Snap of a finger. Let me snap my finger. Immediately, once you get started, the company is going to give you 2 websites. Those websites, you'll be able to run your entire business. One of the websites, you can even put your picture, your bio, different trips you're working on, so people can go to your website and actually join whatever trips you have. Now, it also includes errors and omissions insurance. Now, I know there are almost 100 of you here on this call, and I'm wondering, how many of you are human? How many of you are human on this call? Hopefully everybody, right? Hopefully everybody. The company understands we're human, so we make mistakes. So they threw in the basic errors and omissions insurance with our monthly fee. Our licensing, you have to have licensing to run a real business, right? So our licensing is covered under that $69.95. Your commission processing is covered. Now let's talk about the commission. Let's talk about it. So that commission that you're going to earn is actually 80% of the commission that's paid to our company. What does that mean? Let me break it down into layman terms for you. So I did a booking for a friend of mine, his family. There are 5 of them, and they're going on a Disney cruise for a week, right? So their trip is actually $14,000. Okay. My commission for that was $1,589. So I get to keep 80% of that. Super cool, right? For a 15-minute phone call, I made like $1,600. That's really cool. So that's what commission looks like. So the commission processing is covered in that $69.95, right? Our 1099 processing is also covered. Remember, you are an independent contractor with your own home-based business. So the company's going to give you a 1099 every single year, okay? You also are going to get, unlimited training access, of course, because you're associated with our company. You get the tax deductions. You basically get a turnkey travel franchise, right? For $49 to get started and $69.95 a month. That's it. That's all. There's so much more included, you guys. And a family atmosphere. Let me tell you guys, this company is like no company I've ever worked with in my entire life. The support that you get from the other agents here. Look at these agents here in the participant list. We have almost 100 people on this call, and a lot of them are agents. So super cool to have all this support at a moment's notice at the touch of a finger, right? So the agent support is like nothing else I've ever been able to imagine or even witness in any company I've ever worked for. So that's in a nutshell. A lot of times people say, okay, super cool, Toni, want to get started, love the idea, love the business. What do I have to do? How much do I have to pay today? Well, today you only have to pay the $49. That's it, right? Pay the $49, get started, get in the system, get your websites, do your training, start booking travel, start making money. And 30 days from now, your $69.95 will then kick in. So you don't have to pay both fees at once. You only got to pay the $49. So it's almost like you get your first month free. So super cool to be able to benefit from that. Now about the training, people also ask all the time, okay, Toni, so what about the training? Do I have to do it all at one time? And the answer to that is no. You can do your training in a couple of modules, stop, couple of modules, take a break, whatever, or you can do it all at one time. If you decide to do it all at one time, it is an hour and a half to complete all of your training, okay? Now, people ask, well, what about this business? I can't really do it like you because I do this full time. You guys, I don't have another job. This is all I do. Evolution Travel completely finances my entire life and pays all of my bills, okay? So do I have to do this full time? And the answer to that is no. You can do your business full time, part time, daytime, nighttime, overtime, all the time. It's up to you how much time you actually want to allocate to your business. But let me tell you, the time you put in is going to be a direct reflection to the money you're going to get out, okay? So it's just like any other job. The only difference with this job is you are the boss. You write the check. You dictate your hours. So if you work from 9 to 5 at a regular job, you expect to get full-time pay, right? You work from 12 to 4 at a regular job, you expect to get part-time pay. You don't go to work, well, guess what? You don't expect to get paid. And the same thing is true with your own business. So you make the decision of what you want to put in. So that decision will reflect what you're going to get out. And that's it in a nutshell, you guys. Nothing to it, very simple. I like to keep things raw and uncut and to the point. What I want to do right now is actually open this up for questions. If you have a question about anything at all that has to do with getting started with Evolution Travel, this would be your time to shine, okay? So put your question in the chat box. I'm going to try to unmute some of our call-ins to see if you guys are okay. Go ahead and ask your question, and we'll make sure to answer it, okay? Now, crazy me, I don't have my glasses on, but I am going to try. I don't know why I did this without my glasses. I think they're over here, though. Let me see if I can put them on. If you have a question, you guys, go ahead and raise your hand. I can unmute you if you have access to that. If you don't, let me go ahead and unmute some of our callers, okay? I'm going to unmute 248 497. 248-497. You are unmuted. Hello, please tell us your name and let us know if you're a guest. Hello, 248.
Hello, this is Angela Moncrief, and I am a guest.
Hey, well, welcome, Angela. Who invited you today?
Mona Moore, that's my cousin.
Nice. Mona is absolutely fabulous. Lucky you, lucky you. Okay, well, let me ask you, Angela, do you have any questions for me today?
No, I don't. I just need the link.
I know that's right. She said, no questions, please. Just go ahead and sign me up. Well, let me tell you, Angela, let me be the first to say, welcome to the family. Angela, if you are here listening, I'm not Angela, Mona, if you're here listening, please give Angela a call right away or text her the link. Welcome to the family. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see who's next here. Let me unmute 510-9, is this 967? 510-967. You are unmuted. Hello, what is your name and are you a guest?
I'm the agent. This is Lisa Toni. Rondell and I are just listening in. He did sign up, so I'm happy about that.
Oh, welcome, Rondell. Welcome to family. I'm glad you guys decided to. Welcome, welcome. Okay. I'm going to unmute 707-470. 707-470. You are unmuted. Hello, hello. Hey, 707-470. You guys remember, if you're calling in, you might have to unmute your phone from the other side too. Cell phones are a little weird. So sometimes you have to unmute both sides. So let me go ahead and mute you back. Okay, 850-627. 850-627, you are unmuted. Hello. Can I help you?
Hi, my name is Amy.
Hey, Amy.
I was sent on a call by D. Nicole.
Oh, okay. May. I think that's her. No, D. Nicole. I know who it is. I know who that is. I know who that is. Okay, cool. Do you have any questions for us today?
Well, my main question, I believe she already answered in a DM. It was basically, right now you guys are doing a rate for the 49 to get on, and
Yes.
I was trying to find out what would be the monthly rate.
$69.95.
$59.95.
Yeah, you must have got on a little bit late, but it's
I just got on. Literally, you were closing up as I. Yes.
Okay, well, I definitely want you to hear our call today, but it's $69.95, and there are tons of things you get for that too. Well, that's the price.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Okay, let me go ahead and see what we have going on in the chat box so that I can see if there are any customers in here. Okay, so somebody says average income for someone who might work full time. There are no averages here with this company, you guys. Everybody, it depends. It's an individual type situation. We have people who work full time who don't do anything with their travel business. And we also have people who work full time plus overtime who are top income earners. Well, I have a teacher, a full-time teacher, who's making more here with Evolution Travel than she's making at her own teaching job. We have people who work in Detroit on the assembly line full time, sometimes 16 hours a day. That's in our top 5 income earners with the company. We have people who work for the state who actually quit their job at the state and only work for Evolution Travel now, work for themselves through Evolution Travel. So I can't give you a number. All I can tell you is if you do the work, you are definitely going to get the pay, okay? Let me see. Somebody said me. Yeah, Terrera, exactly. She works full time, and this business pays her very well. If you guys, let me ask you a question. If you work full time and you are a travel agent already with this business, and you have a comma in your monthly check, please put in there comma earner in our chat box. Let people know I'm making money. People are raising their hands. Hey, Amy, me. Okay, cool. So yes, definitely an opportunity. Our gold consultants, shoot, people are making money. Okay, let me tell you, they're raising their hands. Yes. Nina Mitchell is on here. She said, the comma made this become my full-time job. Nina is the person I was talking about who was working for the state of Hawaii and actually quit her job for the state of Hawaii to take care of her 3-year-old daughter. And this is all she does now. Nina cannot stay in one state for longer than 2 weeks. I promise you, you'll see her on a cruise ship. You'll see her in another country. You'll see her in another state. You'll see her somewhere on Facebook smiling because her life is fabulous. Okay, so you guys take that to the bank, 100%. Okay, yes, Patrice, definitely comma earner in a couple of different places. So Patrice is retired and rehired herself at Evolution Travel and now is exceeding the money she was making at her other job. So super cool to be able to do that, you guys. Look at that, comma earner, comma earner, comma earner. Yeah, oh, Nina says, I'm in Detroit now. You were just in Hawaii last week. No way, you were in Florida. Wait a minute, weren't you on a cruise the other day? I promise you, Finding Waldo has nothing on Finding Nina, okay? The original Fly Girl. Yes, all day long. Let's see. Any more questions? I see. Okay, hold on. I see somebody. Let me unmute. Let me unmute. How do I unmute? Let's see. Let me allow people to unmute themselves. There we go. Okay, so you guys have the ability to unmute yourself. So Miss Solomon, you can go ahead and hit, oh, you don't have your microphone on. That's why I can't unmute you. Let me see. Uh-oh. Okay, I have a 707 who'd like to unmute. Okay, so 707-470, you are unmuted. Hello, hello. What is your name and are you a guest? I think we already unmuted this person. I don't think they know how to do it.
Toni,
Okay, you guys. Yes.
Toni. Hi, it's
Yes.
Patrice. The 707 is my guest.
They can't. They're not unmuting themselves. So
okay.
yeah,
He's from
they're not.
Richmond, California, and he will most definitely be getting the link.
Fabulous. Okay. Well, welcome to the company, 707. Welcome to the family. Okay, so Miss Solomon, you are unmuted. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, Mr. Solomon, my bad.
Yes.
Hi.
I was listening, but I believe you did already answer the question.
Okay.
I was wondering whether making us all our own employees or adding to Evolution Travel as far as employees, but I believe I did hear you explain that part earlier.
Okay, you're kind of going in and out. I think you're saying something about being employees or if you're your own agent. Yes, it says you are an independent contractor of the company. So yes, you're working for yourself.
All right, thank you.
You are so welcome.
I believe I heard you explain it to someone else.
We can't really hear you. I'm sorry. You're Mr. Solomon, your connection is going in and out. Maybe if you put it in the chat box, I can read it. And we can make sure I get your questions answered. Okay, so Lionel King, I'm unmuting you. Hey, Lionel, you have questions? Uh-oh. Hi.
No, not really. I just wanted to say hi. That was it.
Oh, well, hey.
I'm a friend of Patricia. Yeah.
Patricia?
So I'm looking forward to sitting down with her and make it happen.
I know that's right. Well, welcome to the company. Okay, welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Oh, you are so welcome. We have some of the best guests here this evening. I'm so happy when I see people who know exactly what they want and how they're going to get it. And they know that Evolution Travel can definitely provide, benefits for their life. So super cool. Love it, love it, love it. You guys, let me go ahead and check the chat box one more time and see if we can get some questions answered. Somebody says, how do you make residual income? Well, you can make residual income if you participate in our, I call it the Bring a Friend program, a referral service. You can make a residual income. Residual income is super cool with Evolution for sure. You can make 10% whenever your people that you bring into the company make 80%, you can make 10. It's kind of like, let's say your job is hiring, right? Your job is hiring, you know somebody who would be perfect for that position and you let them know, hey, my job is hiring, you should come and apply here. It's the same thing. The only difference is when they get paid, so do you. So they get 80% of the commission, you get 10. Imagine if you told 10 people about this company and they're making money, and you're just cashing those 10%, 10%. I get paid on the 15th and the last day of the month, and half the time I don't even know why I'm getting the money. It's only because I've been training the people. So our company is set up to make sure we're helping and providing the agents with the support and the training they need so that they can get paid, okay? So really cool to be able to do that. Okay, you guys, well, listen, I usually don't want to hold you more than 30 minutes because number one, I value your time, okay? I know that it's Monday night, you got to feed the kids, you got to do things. And, although this is extremely important and can change your life, I am very respectful for other people's time. So I want to make sure that I have answered all the questions that you could possibly have. And, I'm here every day, 6 p.m., except for Tuesday and Sunday for you. So if you have somebody who's thinking about becoming a travel agent, if you have a husband, a wife, a friend, a brother, a cousin, it's like, what is that travel thing you're doing? I don't really understand. And, you know, you want them to get a clear understanding, shoot them to the line, like invite them to come, you know, let them get the explanation from me. I will definitely answer all of their questions. I'll definitely speak to all their concerns, and hopefully they'll walk away with a better understanding, and maybe they'll even want to participate in this awesome opportunity as a travel agent. You guys, I want to tell you that I have extremely enjoyed tonight and being with you guys on this call. I look forward to seeing all of you guys at the beach and at the bank. You guys, my name is Toni Ward. I'm a travel agent training specialist for Evolution Travel, and I want to say have a good night. This Zoominar is officially over. I love you all, you guys. Get out there and make some memories with this travel. Bye, everybody.